Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans. The Trojans will boot it away to start the game. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Virginia's offense will start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off.
Breaks into the open. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Troy Trojans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Quickly complete. At the 45 on his way. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing to...
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no points. And this drive is still a success.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Troy.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he tacks on the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Got his man downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And in man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Cavaliers are marching down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ennis. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to throw. It's Morris. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On fourth down, going to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Houston endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Clutch City, and the Cougs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Trojans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To the air, it's Crowder. There's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's out past the 35. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Grab near the marker. It's Harris. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Cavaliers with the 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily and, more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in 1st downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put...
And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Morris. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Here comes the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. Makes a grab on the shot. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. That's exactly what happened. Nice job.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if he... can overcome it. And the Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
Get set.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Rides Gets the back and leaves it on the option. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Cavaliers in a good spot here with second and short. Right back to him on the ground. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Throws to the tight end. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. First play of this drive comes from the 27. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Back to throw, it's Crowder. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Now on third down for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. The Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He leaves it with his back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great play by the defense there. Listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cavaliers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Here comes the heat. Got a man. It's Schwartz. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, David. To me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
Catch in the middle, it's Green. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off.
And I don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent the chance to score some more points.
Gashes him in the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Schwartz. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And he will score! Touchdown, Troy!
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center in Scott Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Cavaliers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Picks up the first down. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
What a great hit by the defender, forcing the incompletion. They knew coming into this game that they were going to try to throw the football to this guy because of his speed. It's game-breaking. So everybody on defense, always aware of where he's lining up, but these safeties especially, and these linebackers are aware. If this dude's coming over the middle of the field, we are going to put a hat on him, and we are going to make him feel us, and they did it right there on that play.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than convert.
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Every offense defense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety.
Going for it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page. And then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Oh, he's got a chance. Brings him to the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Got it in the middle. It's Schwartz. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The short hand, it's Higgins. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Red pass, it's complete. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Here we go. Back to throw, it's Crowder. He caught it! That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Working that left side now. Touchdown, Trojans! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this run.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, and go on to the next play.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Morris. Lets it fly. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions,
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Finds his tight end. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
To the air, it's Morris. Trying to set up the screen. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up 4th down, and let's see what they do.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Power football with the run. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Going for the big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. This drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. Complete. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. The Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
It's pretty amazing at this point in the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for him up to this point, but with a couple minutes...
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the back. Got enough for the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To throw, it's Morris. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, trailing late here in the 4th quarter, what an effort catching the ball in the middle of the field, knowing he's got to try to save as much clock as he can, and he's able to get himself out of bounds and do just that. That was incredible.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he's got it! Touchdown, Virginia!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the hands because coverage is going to be tight. Your throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Easy completion on the shuffle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Crowder. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Third down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quickly to the tight end. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on 4th down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse